What's going on, everyone? Badger here. Should have like and sub, and let's get into this. The fun thing about the Last of Us show was that it had a lot of meta going on, and that normies were just watching it because hey, new show on HBO Max, Pedro, blah 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 blah, zombie apocalypse. It's fine. It's everything everyone wants. Meanwhile, people who had actually played the games, they were waiting for an event to happen to see how all those normies who didn't know how they were going to react, and the event has happened and a lot of them left. Exactly what you were thinking. So if you have just not paid attention to anything involving Last of Us, it's important to know that it's a really successful video game, at least that first one. And in it, you have a beautiful relationship between Joel and Ellie as they go across the country, blah, blah, blah. Uh, an event happens in the second one that the game developers intentionally obfuscated and lied to gamers about, where they made it seem like the main character Joel was in much more of the second game than he was, only for him to be ignominiously killed off and then you to have to play as the murderer. And it alienated a lot of people, and then they were attacked for not going along with the message. And of course, all of those people waited with bated breath for them to adapt that scene, the golf club scene, and it happened. And in just 3 episodes, they've had their decline of nearly 20% of the audience, exactly what you would expect to happen. So, Last of Us Season 2, which is adapting The Last of Us 2. I know words. They have declined 20% after 3 episodes. So, US TV database reporting that the first episode attracted 938,000 viewers. That number plummeted with the second episode, where we finally got Abby killing Joel. So that was 300,000 to 643,000. That's a decline of over 31%. In the third episode, however, we got some rebounding, where it achieved 768,000 viewers, an increase of 19% from the second episode, but still overall in decline of 18% from the first episode. I guess we're rounding up to hit 20. Yeah, so there you go. The question now is, who is still going to watch the show for Bella Ramsey and Abby? Probably not many. Numbers coming in the wake of Warner Brothers reporting that season 2 was the premiere, at least, attracted 5.3 million viewers across its various platforms. That's good, and a 13% increase from the season 1 premiere, which totaled 4.7 million viewers back in January of 2023. Samba TV also noting here that the show drew 1.1 million US households from the season 2 premiere, which they reported was 7% higher. So it had people watching, which is, as it got more popular and more critical acclaim, people were waiting like, okay, but wait until Abby does the on Joel's skull, and then we'll see what everyone thinks. You see here Samba TV noting that the show topped its weekly charts for the week of April 14th through 20th, up from its 5th position last week. So yeah, great numbers until, of course, the hammer dropped. And this tells a story right here. This is the IMDb. Look at that first episode. Okay, 7.5 out of 10. 27,000 people did that rating. Go to the second episode, 9.4 out of 10. 42,000 people gave that rating. And then you go to the episode 3, 7.4 out of 10, and only 11,000 people. So from 42,000 people voting and engagements to 11,000. That is a hell of a drop off. I know it's just IMDb, but that's still 30,000 people less putting their, and that you knew a lot of people were just waiting for this moment and then they're out. So the question now is, how many of those people are out? And also, as pointed out, this, just like Andor, does things not because it's great for the story and it's perfect for the characters, but because they're trying to make messages. We had one of the directors from the last season saying sometimes you have to sort of trick the rest of the world into watching these things before they're like, oh my God, it was 2 guys. I just realized. I think then they might understand that it's all real. It's just the same love. YouTuber Synthetic Man here also describing the show as a tool to shame us. And so that message not lost on a lot of us.
I almost used the F word.
So Pedro's gone. We'll see. Apparently, he's still going to be in flashbacks, but either way, can Bella Ramsey carry this show? Probably not. You let me know. Either way, make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you. And
well, bye.